Hey everyone, it's Nicole, and today I'm just coming in really quick. I just wanted to show you me flat ironing this wig right here. This is Danika in a number 2. She is from Milkyway. She's 100% human hair, and as you can see, in her natural state or regular state, she's like a loose, wavy, sort of medium length wig. And I like the wig wavy like that, but I decided to try and straighten her out a little bit just to see how it would look. Since it is human, you know, you can change your styles up a little bit. So here I am flat ironing. Now I actually used my InStyler on this one. Haven't had much luck as far as using it on my own hair because I guess it doesn't get hot enough to straighten out my natural, but it works great on my wigs. So I'm actually gonna use this, or I've been using it on this particular wig. So anyway, here it is. I've used this Fructis or Garnier Fructis styling product. It is the flat iron spray and heat protectant. So I sprayed that on the hair, and this is the result. It's very pretty, very flowy, very soft, and this is what it looks like in, you know, it's just regular state. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish up this side over here, and we're going to try to style her up and see what we can do with her straightened. So there. I'm going to go ahead and section it off really quick. And I'm not a fan of the InStyler. I know a lot of people like it, but initially I bought it for my own personal hair, my natural, to straighten it out just to see, you know, or be able to wear my own hair out. And where's my clip? But I wasn't thrilled. I didn't like the results. So it works well on the longer wigs. It doesn't work well on shorter wigs, obviously, because the barrel's big. But I think they came out with a smaller barrel, but I wasn't too keen, so I'm just gonna strictly use it for wigs and things like that. So anyway, let's get started. Maybe if I had a smaller barrel, I'd be a little bit more excited about it, but this one, not feeling really good when it comes to my hair. So yeah, as you can see, works wonders on this. Okay. But this is an awesome wig. I like it. And like I said, I try to get human when I can and when they're affordable. So, yeah. And I'm just kind of doing this really messy. Okay. There we go. Hit it with a little of the heat protectant in it. And I love that heat protectant as well. I like the product line, that, what is it, Garnier Fructis line. It works good. Oh, oops, I always get that backwards. It works good on my natural hair. I use the shampoos and the conditioners. And I've heard people say that it dries the hair out, but it doesn't do that with mine. So I like it a whole lot. So yeah, very pretty. I just like the way that that looks. Y'all, I hope everybody's having an awesome day. It's Friday, so the weekend's coming up, Father's Day weekend. Hope you guys have gotten your shopping in, or whatever plans you're making. Got them all finalized for Dad. I can't believe it's June. It's the middle of June already, y'all. It seemed like we were just in December, going into the new year. But time flies. The older you get, the quicker it goes. I could probably do a better job than what I'm doing, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys see what it looked like. Okay, let me turn this down. So, yeah, very pretty. And I like the layers in it too. The layers make the wig. They really do. And once I finish flat ironing and everything, I'm gonna kind of style it a little better than what it is. Something's in my eye. Okay. Ooh, and this heat protectant smells good too. I hate when products have that yucky smell. Because if it smells bad coming out of the bottle, you know your hair is going to smell just like it. I always do that, y'all. I get it backwards. But I'm sure if you're going to do a flip, that's the perfect way to do it. But there we go. And let me get this little part. I still have a wave. Didn't section it good enough. There we go. So this seems like it's gonna be cute. At least I hope so anyway. Like I said, I'm doing a really piss poor job of sectioning, but it's getting there, y'all. And one thing about this particular wig, believe it or not, it does not tangle, even in the curly state. And I love that. I can't stand it when you get a wavy or curly wig, even human hair ones, and they tangle. They all tangle, but this one didn't at all. None whatsoever. And I like that. Because I could just run my fingers through it. No problems. And look at that. That's really pretty, y'all. Really pretty. Oops. And then I'll go in and touch up as needed. Curl-wise. And another thing with these InStyler designers, if y'all are watching, which you're probably not, put something right here so you can actually hold it, because this gets hot. And just like on most hair curlers, they have a little handle on the end. Put something right here so we can use it without burning ourselves. It's kind of hard to grab on that end or grab the handle. Maybe good for hair stylists or whatever, but if you're doing your own hair, it's kind of difficult, so work on that, please. Okie dokie. Alright. So, yeah. This is everything flat ironed or InStyled. Okay, and look at that. That is really pretty. Whoops. That is really, really gorgeous. Love that. That's a nice style with the waves taken out of it. Okay, so now let me get her adjusted the way that I want her adjusted. And I washed and conditioned my hair, and I actually flat ironed my own natural hair under here. So what I'm going to do is take just a little bit of my hair out. Can't take a whole lot because it's darker than the wig. And I don't want it to look crazy around the edges, but I do need to take out a little bit, I think. And then again, maybe not. Make sure I get everything in here. Good. Do the tabs. And also I'm going to pop in a couple of bobby pins because by my hair being flat ironed, the wig's going to slip a little bit. There's nothing really for it to grab onto. I put 2 braids right here, but my hair is fine when it's before I actually went natural and I had a perm. I have a fine textured hair, so it's really soft, so nothing's holding. You know, the combs are not gripping well, and I don't want to have any accidents. So pop these right behind the ear tabs to keep it in place there. Make sure they're still down. Okay, get my trusty little eyebrow brush and let's see, brush these down before I do take something out to see if that'll be enough. Love it like this. I like it better this way than with the waves. Okie doke. I think right here on the where it wants to lift, I'll take a little bit out, and that camouflage is really good, as you can see, right on the edge. Okay, and I'll just blend that in with the wig. And then I'm gonna put a little of my edge control down. Now let me part. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep the part right there. I don't do center parts well. This one's slightly off center, so it may not be too bad. So let me see. I guess I could keep it there. Let's just see how it'll look if I did move it over slightly, and I can just, yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. And I'll just kind of blend that down with the iron. But you go ahead and part my hair underneath. It's a nice little trick. Slide that cap back. Okay. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Somebody was at the door. Now, since I parted it on the side, let me go ahead and kind of blend this part over into this hair. Like I said, I'm doing a bad job, but it looks cute. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is kind of add a little volume here at the top, so it won't be so flat. Okay, there we go. Turn this down again. Yeah, this tool is great for doing that, adding volume to your hair or your wigs. Really, really good for that. Just wish it worked like that on my hair. Okay. And this looks really good. It looks really, really natural. I wish I had gotten it in a 1B instead of a 2, because I think it would have But either one looks pretty good because my natural hair is closer to a 2. But I usually get like 1Bs in wigs like this. But it looks pretty good in this color. But I think the 1B would have looked a little bit better. So now let me get some edge control. And again, it's my Cream of Nature Argan Oil. Love, love, love this stuff. When I was growing up, I used a lot, pretty much all the time, the Cream of Nature shampoos and stuff. It's a really good product, and it's kind of withstood the time, because this was back, well, I won't say how long ago, you know how old I am, but yeah, growing up when I just got pressing curls and stuff like that, which nobody does anymore, I used all of their line. They had this wonderful clarifying shampoo that had apple essence in it. I love that stuff. Really good shampoo. So they make pretty good products. So yeah, it's important to work with these wigs and make them work for you, because when you buy these, you don't think, you know, especially if it's like this wavy one, you don't think you're gonna flat it. You're just gonna use it for what it was, the waves. And I try all kinds of things, especially if it's human. Treat it just like your hair. If it doesn't work, you learn. But if it does, you got a new style. So this is cute. So, yep. So here, let me show you the, well, you're looking at the front. Let me show you the side. Very pretty. And let me show you my right side. Okay, and let me show you the back. So, yeah, it turned out really, really good. Really good, y'all. I wish I had some makeup on, but I have another video coming up, so I'll be applying makeup. But yeah, this is like really nice. It looks just like my natural hair. Love this wig. And again, I went from this to this. So yeah, try it out. Try to flat iron some of those longer style curly wigs or wavy wigs and see what you get. I wouldn't do it like on a new one unless you really want to, but if you have some that are lying around, especially the human ones like I said, go ahead, try it out. You might find a new wig in your stash or whatever. But anyway, until my next video, I'll see you then. Bye.